What's up, y'all? So I've been nauseous for like a week. So I'm probably pregnant. I do not need that right now. Nonetheless, we keep going. This is my therapy. Talking to you guys is my therapy. I titled this video, "You're partying every weekend, but what exactly are you celebrating?" And that's a quote that I myself made up maybe a year or so ago, maybe longer, I don't know. I know there is a big population of people who enjoys nightlife, going out, drinking, clubs, all that stuff. And there is no problem with that whatsoever. I'm not gonna sit here and be the partying is bad and you can't have fun and be miserable and work 1,000 hours a week and shut up and be a slave. But it's something that I asked myself randomly. Maybe this was years ago at this point. But it was something I noticed, like, oh, there's this party happening. Hey, you want to go to this function? Oh, we're throwing a party here. And something in my mind thought, well, I understand there's like 4th of July and there's Memorial Day and there's Halloween and the Halloween parties are lit. Little Christmas party, Thanksgiving get together. You know, there would be all these different occasions, damn near every month or every other month, that would call for a celebration of some sort. But then I would notice folks who were, oh, there's a party this weekend. And I'm like, what's going on this weekend? And then I would realize, oh, no, that's just what people do. People just party. And again, without moralizing it, I just hope that the people that are doing that think about the potential downsides of doing that for a prolonged period of time. The first idea that I thought of with this topic was how in our younger years and in our school, college, all that, and even just throughout childhood, we are given milestones. You're given 5th grade graduation, high school graduation, each year that passes, 8th grade, 9th grade, 10th grade, 11th grade, 12th grade. You have these like very definitive chapter markers and then like a, hey, you graduated, party, grad party. You're off to college sending away party. And once you graduate college, if you even went to college, the milestones and the chapter markers are left up to you to create. Like nobody's gonna hand you, and here's your diploma. All right, you made it to 26. Here's your 26 diploma. It's kind of just like, well, I guess I'll do a dinner with my friends. Like, I guess I'll have to schedule that, or someone in my family or whoever's gonna have to schedule an event or get together. And you got to start working and fighting for your own milestones. So I think it would be really productive, and this is something I want to do. Start creating goals, big and small and medium-sized, that whether if you want to lose weight, hey, I want to lose 10 pounds by December. Jot that down, and then when you do it, it's like, oh shit. You get that little, it feels so good checking that thing off your list. Or, hey, I want to make a YouTube channel and I want to post 20 videos. Jot that down, put it on your whiteboard, put it on a sheet of paper, and do it. And then once you do it, it's like, hell yeah. So my gripe isn't with partying or enjoying partying and going out and drinking and being social. In fact, I low-key have to do that for a lot of situations. I kind of have to go out for business things, networking events, all that stuff. Just rubbing shoulders, networking. It's a very good thing to do. But it's like oh, everyone's getting drunk and getting crazy every Friday, Saturday, multiple times a week. For what though? Like what is the thing that you did to deserve that fun? And again, this is my perspective. This is how I view the world. I'm not trying to be the fun police, but I think if you chase fun blindly, what's that called? It's called hedonism, where you're chasing just pleasurable feelings all the time, and being hedonistic is just, I'm just going to live my life only doing things that make me feel good all the time. A lot of people live their life that way and see no issue with it. But me, I know myself and how self-destructive I can be. And it's like, nah, I shouldn't do that. Like right now, I can go and eat a blue slushie. I want a blue slushie so freaking bad. Like, I love that shit. But I understand if I chase that dopamine, the pleasure, the fun, I'm going to suffer later. Like, laugh now, cry later type shit. And we're all in this sort of dopamine economy where it's all in front of us, all being given to us on a silver platter. Here's this event. Here's this party full link. Here's this food. Oh, the Costco hot dogs are $1.50. The stuff on our phones is so tantalizing and so alluring that I just want to, let me just buy. And that's my thing. I have too much fun buying shit, as you can fucking see. But I think there's a big difference between fun and fulfillment. There can be things that are fun and fulfilling, and then there can be things that are fulfilling but not necessarily fun, and then there can be things that are very fun and not fulfilling whatsoever. That blue icy that I'm talking about right now, that shit is fun as hell for about 30 minutes. And then the next day I'm on the fucking toilet being like, this is not fun anymore. Sorry for that visual. I'm just being real. These are the things I struggle with. I think when you party often for no reason, aimlessly, the parties surely mean less. It's the same way, the more words you say, the less each of those words mean. Whereas if you split up the partying, if you party for milestones, celebrations, family get-togethers, things that are arguably worth celebrating, I think that they'd be that much sweeter. I mean, try this. Name your favorite food. Right now I'm thinking about donuts. Donuts taste so damn good. But if I had a donut every single day or 3 times a day, every day for a month, the dopamine hit I get from a donut is not consistent. The first 5 donuts be hitting. The next ones after that, it's like, oh shit, I feel like shit now. You guys get the point I'm saying. Too much of a good thing can be very bad. So celebration is a great thing until it's done too much to where you forget what you're even celebrating about, and the parties and the whatnot don't become as fun. Like how many people, I don't know if this even is relatable, but how many people partied a lot when they were in, let's say, college or high school or whatever, and then they got partied out and they were like, it's just the same people at the same thing, and the drinks are the same, they're all expensive. There's a bunch of freaks and perverts out and about grabbing ass everywhere. I'm done with it now. So you have to ask yourself, are your weekends, and are these weekend parties, are they a celebration of a life that you love? Or are these parties a distraction from a life that you hate? I think that's a common sort of trope of like, the work week fucking sucks. And then, all right, I gotta pop a few on the weekend just to unwind and like get out of my own head for a little bit and get drunk. And I get it, like everyone wants to escape. After I had a long ass work week, I'm fucking burnt out. Like right now, I low-key shouldn't even be recording this. I need to just go and sit and like just watch some TV and shut up for a little bit. But at the same time, this is sort of therapeutic and this is exciting for me to talk about as well. I'm gonna just go back to the title. You're doing all this stuff, you're having all this fun, You're doing all the celebrating. Did you even earn the right to celebrate? Oh, come on. Let's just, why can't we just have fun? Life is hard. Yes, brother, life is very hard. Um, but personally, I have some personal goals that I want to hit. And when I hit them, I remember telling my friend, I said, once I hit this goal, we're going to have a nice dinner. We're going to go out and have a nice dinner. I don't know where we're going to go, what the plan is, but I want to hit this and then I want to go get a nice dinner afterwards. It's this thing where I was thinking about this in the car. Like, let's say you have 10 grand in your account. I know a lot of people don't have 10 grand to their name, but let's assume you have 10 grand. You could go on a shopping spree and go and do this and go and do that and bet some money on the football game and buy a friend a gift and get some new shoes. You need a new little shoe upgrade. But I try my best to stop myself from constantly rewarding myself. I could go right now and go on a shopping spree at one of the big malls in LA, but quite frankly, I do not think I deserve that at the current moment. I think I would like to work a bit more, work harder, accomplish a few more things. That way I can feel good about when I do celebrate. And when I do splurge and go crazy and buy this expensive thing. And yeah, you can give yourself a little boost along the way. Each paycheck, pay yourself a little bit. You know, you worked hard this month, give yourself a little nice dinner. Get yourself the things that have been on your wish list, on your eBay watch list, or whatever the hell. I don't know what sites you guys shop on. But all I'm saying is I just think self-awareness and thinking about what you do before you do it is something I would like to do more of. And again, I think the sort of my big takeaway is if I'm doing something extremely pleasurable or high dopamine activity, splurging, going crazy, I'm just gonna keep asking myself, now did you earn this or are you just on the dopamine hamster wheel right now? Pardon the interruption, but I'm sitting here kind of chopping this video up and it's making me think about how if you were to, let's say, run a marathon and you get a medal at the end, you know, you're going to hold that medal and look at it with a certain level of respect and admiration, and you'll be proud and you'll be happy about it. And but you could go to a website and just buy that medal, or you could buy multiple of those medals. You could buy a million of them, but they won't mean much to you because you didn't earn it. And when I think about this with respect to partying all the time, it's like, yeah, you're partying all the time, but you didn't earn it. Or did you earn it? What did you do to deserve all this fun and goofy and craziness and drunk and all this crazy stuff you're doing? Like, what did you do to earn that fun? And again, look, I'm not trying to be the fun police, but look at it through the lens of if it's Halloween and you're a kid, whatever. You go to all these different houses, you get the candy, you were there, you're walking around all night, you're sorting through the candy. It's fun. You earn the candy. You went to every house. Or imagine you don't do any of that. Right now, I can just go to any store, online, Amazon, Walmart, Target, and buy 40 pounds of candy and just eat all of it. And it is not going to hit the same. And then I'm going to get sick and throw up. And it's like fake dopamine. It's unearned dopamine. You didn't earn the pleasure that you're experiencing, which is fine and dandy here and there. But when you do it too much, I swear to God, it destroys you. And for real, ignore my comparisons and analogies. Just look at the corn industry. If you're a person who watches too much corn and explicit material, you're giving yourself, again, that fake dopamine that you didn't earn. You're watching people and you're watching experiences that you didn't earn, but you're still getting the payoff, quote unquote. Do that enough
and it destroys your brain, and you become a freak, and you become a weirdo and a recluse and a strange individual who don't even know how to operate in the real world. Like, it's all fun until it ain't anymore, until it changes your brain chemistry.
Because I think what happens is, you guys know the concept of like a spoiled brat child, right? A spoiled brat, a spoiled little kid gets created because they just fucking sit there. They do nothing. They're kind of a little bratty and self-absorbed. And they just get stuff. They just get whatever they want whenever they want it. And then they become a little brat. And then when they don't get what they want, they have a hissy fit and get mad and trigger it, and they're terrible. Believe me, every mall I go to, I see fucking 100 of them. You guys know the movie Spirited Away with the big fucking fat baby that's like bad, or I forgot the plot of the movie, but fucking big ass fat mean baby. It's as if you turn yourself into that spoiled little baby because you keep spoon feeding yourself nothing but rewards and dopamine and fun stuff that you didn't earn. Whereas when you earn something and get a reward from it, it feels good. It feels justified. There's something in your mind's like, nah, this is right. You know, once you graduate and you're at the grad party at the family barbecue, you're like, it feels good. But when it's September 16th and you're thrown up in the bathroom at the club, something don't hit the same. But as an adult, you have to regulate yourself. You got to be a parent to yourself, which can be very hard at times. Trying to chaperone yourself, and you want to grab this, but you got to grab your own hand and be like, not. We got McDonald's at home. I want this at the store. Maybe later. Put it on your wish list. And if you want it in 15 days, we'll come back and get it. You got to do that to yourself. Otherwise, shit. If I didn't do that to myself, dude, I'd run myself into a freaking hole in the ground. So yeah, shit, have fun. Go to the party, hang out, have a blast, do whatever you do that is fun for you. But be careful that the fun scale doesn't start outweighing the work scale. Because when it's all fun and no work, this shit ain't working. You got to have this bitch like this. Because if you have too much work and no fun, now you're miserable. If you got too much motherfucking fun and no work, you're miserable in a different way. You need that harmony. You need that evenness. That's it, y'all. Peace out.